I think that many women are asking too much. What do you have on the topic? Let's just start there.
My women probably are gonna hate me for this, but I agree. I'm a hair doctor here in Atlanta, and for many of years I've done a lot of women hair, and a lot of the times I get all these very successful women, very successful, very pretty, and very single. And we have these conversations all the time, and I'm like, have you listened to Kevin Samuel? Very recently, right? So they don't like that, but I think it's a lot of good facts into what you say. So I just personally feel like a lot of women are asking for too much and willing to do too little. So I would have to agree.
When the first thing you said is a lot of these women are very successful. How are we counting success?
Well, I say successful as far as like what they listening to them, and then when they tell me, okay, well, I have a college degree, I have no kids, I am, I have a 6-7 figure business. So when they tell me this, because I'm like, well, what are you looking for? And they tell me.
So right there. So when you say successful academically and professionally,
yes,
that's not a woman's purpose on this planet. I mean, that makes you a worker. And see, when we have called that success for the longest, but is it really successful?
I agree. I know. Yes.
But the reason I say that, ladies, is not that men want you to be barefoot and pregnant, reading at a 3rd grade level. The fact of the matter is we have made success women being independent from men. Let me turn off these comments because people just talk too much. People being independent from men. Meaning, I got my degree, I got my this, I got my that. All right, where's your husband, significant other, your family, your network? Where are you spending your holidays? Who's marking and chronicling your life? Who are you sharing this limited time on this planet you have with? And we start talking about success like that, I think most women are not successful.
I agree. Absolutely.
So when they come in and what are the reasons that there's many of these women are stating that they can't find a man per se?
A lot of the women are just like, the men are not on a level. They just like, these men are not on my level. I mean, he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. And one of the things that I learned very early on, I'm 31. I was married for 9 years. I'm going through a divorce now. And I learned that I got married at 21. A lot of people will be looking like, you need to live life. You shouldn't be married so young. But one of the things I always wanted was kids and, a husband and just, I think, more the American dream. So when women are like, no, these men are just not good enough for me. Like, but you got a husband. Your husband is a good husband. I'm like, well, wait a minute, so.
Well, let me ask you a question. So let me go ahead and play devil's advocate to my point. Let's go ahead and say, fine, you're successful, you're educated. What are these women looking like? There you go, right there. Because that's the main problem. You sacrificed your beauty and your fitness for your education and your income, and that ain't what men want. So when you say the men ain't on your level, no, what they're really saying is the men that are on my level ain't even looking at me. See, they don't want to say that. And I get cussed out for saying that. But that's the truth. So, ladies, this is why we have to redetermine your price. Ladies, understand your price has nothing to do with your income, your education, your profession. Your price has everything to do with what's in the mirror, what's on that scale. I can't change who men are. I would love to. I'm probably going to start bringing more stylists, because that's where most of the action happens, and when the women are getting their hair done, because they don't want to listen to stuff. You know what? I need to just pop up into somebody's shop one day and just set that motherfucker off. Because we need to have these conversations, because even though they may be initially painful, everybody else was, Becky and Marisol and Mylene and I knew, are going home to their men And even if one situation ends, they're quick to go get remarried and try it again. We're content to just buy dogs and have situationships and multiple engagements and ultimately be separate. So yeah, that may be something. You have a local space here in Atlanta?
Yeah, I do. I'm like right here in Buckhead. I have a salon suite, but I meet so many women, and I would never say to my clients, I'll be honest with you, because I do have a good platform. I would never say to them what you say to them.
Of course
but
you can.
Recently, since the guy I'm dating has told me about you, I'm always like, have you listened to Kevin Samuels? I'm telling my mom, sister, they like, we don't like him. He always talking down about me. I'm like, but have you listened to him? I heard him. No, have you listened to him? You know, because I just feel like it's a lot of truth. Even for myself, for myself, it's the same thing. I met this guy who I'm dating now, who is a very, very successful, high-level man. However, I remember when I met him, it was around in the pandemic. My friend was like, why are you cooking for him? Why are you cleaning for him? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You don't have to be doing that. You shouldn't know. He need to be showing you. And I remember like recently he had a conversation with me and he said, Jasmine, if you would have came here and you would have been like all the rest of these women just want to take and take me out and do this. He was like, I would have sent your ass, and he don't even cuss, but he was like, I would have sent your ass where you came from.
The point that you just made shows the level of disrespect and disdain so many women have for men. They don't want to have to doing anything for a man is offensive.
Yes, for sure.
And I'm like, why is that winning, ladies? Why is you sitting back saying, I ain't gonna cook, I ain't gonna clean, I ain't gonna do nothing, and you're waiting to die by yourself? Why is that classified as winning? It's classified as winning because if you do it and you're around 2 or 3 other women, you gotta listen to the other women.
Okay.
That's the problem. They say, well, why are you doing it? She only said it because, what? Because she expected the other women to join in, kind of like my content. This is what is starting to happen a lot too. One woman is starting to pass my content on to another woman, starting to say, look at what this son of a bitch is saying. And I'm having women be like, I got your video or clip. People thought I was going to hate it. I love it. Booking sessions, and next thing you know, they're having different outcomes in life.
Yeah.
I would say that, I got a thought now. Maybe pop it into some of these salons, may do something. May need to make some security with me though. But I appreciate getting on, sis. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
I'm addicted to the